Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from Plan B Brewing out of, I know they're in Maine, but I forget the town. Oh, not Maine, sorry, Poughkeepsie, New York. So I don't think I've reviewed any Plan B on this channel yet, so I am excited to do a review of this because I'm a big fan of theirs. And I was lucky enough to find a bottle of this here. I originally thought the only reason it was here is because they had just done a festival here. Maybe that's why, but a couple places got their bottles. And this is one of the ones they had at the festival that I really, really liked. So I wanted to give it a proper review here. So it's just called Barn Beer. It says Wild Ale. It says Barn Beer is a cool ship cooled 100% New York ingredient wild ale brewed with pure intentions, aged in oak. Pair with best friends and belly laughs. So let's crack it open and see what we got. So as you can see, it pours a slightly cloudy, darker straw to lighter golden color with a pretty fluffy 1 inch, or about one finger worth of white head. Ooh. So the aroma on this is big Brett. There is a little bit of like a minerally well water character. Very light, like a vinegary note, and like some apple and peach skins in there too. So I would say on the spectrum of excuse me, on the spectrum of wild ales, this is definitely one of the more approachable ones. It's more on the Brett side than on the tart side, but it does have a little bit of a refreshing tart kick to it, but it's definitely not sour by any means. But it's not like that lactic tartness either. It feels natural. It does have a little bit of that mineral character. I would also be curious to find out what hops are in this because, I mean, it's not hoppy like an IPA hoppy, but it is a little like floral and earthy, and I'm curious if that's just from the yeast or if that's also maybe from some hop additions. I like the fact that it's called barn beer because, you know, when I think of like barnyardy character in beer or in like lambics, what I get out of this is pretty much exactly what makes me think of that. Like a lot of beers that have that also might be more complex than this, so they might have additional, you know, notes other than what's in this. To me, this is more of like a simplistic version. If you were just describing to somebody what like barnyardy notes were in a beer. It's super clean. Like I said, just a very slight, like lemony acidity, just enough to keep it really clean and drinkable. It's definitely Brett forward. There is a little bit of that like lively, fruity character too. Excuse me. So I am glad that this was significantly cheaper than their other bottles. That's basically the only reason I bought it. Their other, I know all their stuff's good, but some of the stuff can get pricey. This was only $9 for a bottle, so that's why I bought it. I was like, I know I already tried it and liked it, but even though that was in the middle of a bunch of other beers, I know it, at $9 a bottle, like even if it's not quite as good as I remember, it'll be good enough where I won't feel like I got ripped off or anything. So that's definitely the case with this. It is really, really nice. And I'm not trying to simplify what they're doing because this is a really, really great beer, but it is simple, and that's why I like it. This would be a beer that I would like, because it's just not practical to try to clone like some of these crazy sour beers, but this is a beer that I would like to strive to try to clone something similar to this, because I could just drink this all day. I don't think I would ever get sick of it. Honestly, it kind of, with being like Brett forward, but just the simplistic aspect of the malt bill and the just a tiny bit of tartness to keep it balanced. This really reminds me of like Jolly Pumpkin Bambeer, or just a lot of the stuff they make that are just like bready and slightly tart and not like completely sours. This reminds me of Jolly Pumpkin a lot. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious about what I've been saying, but to me, this is definitely a buy. Next time I'm at Salute, if they still have bottles of this, I might get a couple more to share with some other people, because this is really, really nice stuff. I like it a lot. Oh, and I don't think I said at the beginning, I don't know why this just came in my head, but it's 5.5 ABV, so nothing crazy. I don't like high alcohol sours anyways. I think it's kind of a stupid thing, but this one's, nice, light, drinkable. Honestly, I don't even think it, not that like I said, I don't want a sour that covers up alcohol, but I don't even think it drinks that. I mean, if you told me this is 4%, I would believe it, because it's just really, really easy to drink and just light in general. Yeah, it's definitely a buy for me. Seek it out. Maybe they're actually distributing down here, which would be awesome. But I think this is a pretty basic beer for them compared to some of their other stuff, so this should be pretty easy to get. So I would definitely seek it out if you like those kinds of beers. So yeah, that's all I got for this guy. Please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.